Hey guys, it's WT here from the Coin Alley. It is Sunday, January 14th, and this episode of Subscriber's Choice will be discussing Titanium blockchain infrastructure services. Titanium is determined to make a radical change in IT enterprise. I'll tell you more about Titanium blockchain services, and I'll show you how to purchase your tokens coming right up. Well, let's do it.
Titanium Blockchain Infrastructure Services finally answers the question. What if you could create an entire company, including enterprise IT infrastructure from the privacy of your own home? TBIS is your one-stop shop that will take your company from an idea to a corporation in minutes and at a fraction of the cost you normally pay. The TBIS user interface can be used on your laptop, desktop, smartphone, or tablet, and is extremely intuitive and easy to use. With TBIS, you can virtualize your entire IT enterprise, create a private cloud environment with native monitoring of mission-critical devices, applications, and services. Imagine a scenario where plugging in one Internet of Things device automatically creates and networks a server or a custom cryptocurrency miner. You can use a wizard from a chair in your living room to take your company from zero to ICO in seconds. Titanium can promise SLAs of 99.99999% uptime. This is impossible for our competition to match. Typical attacks, like distributed denial of service, have virtually no chance of success, guaranteeing that your enterprise-level service continues uninterrupted. Titanium gives you the power to leverage decentralized storage, CPU, and RAM via the blockchain for the first time in history and at a fraction of the cost. The reality is that the services you're using right now are obsolete. Join us in the future. www.tbis.io.
I don't know about you, but that introduction definitely got me all pumped up. So Titanium was featured in Forbes and Inc. magazine, and only legitimate companies are featured in those publications. Some other publications that you might have read about Titanium are Huffington Post, Coin Post, and Bitcoin News. Now, Titanium Blockchain Information Services guarantees close to zero downtime and impenetrable security at a fraction of the cost. Also, infrastructure that can't be controlled or destroyed by anybody and is completely open to anyone. Titanium is determined to make radical change in IT infrastructure. It resides virtually on the robust Ethereum blockchain. So let's look into Titanium and what they have to offer. So right now, there's a limited amount of Titanium tokens, or bar tokens as they're called. So there are 35 million bars that will be available during the token sale, with a 60 million token total supply. Now right now the soft cap has been reached. As it says here, the soft cap has been shattered. Now a little bit more about Titanium. So it says here, what if an entire IT enterprise could be virtualized, including data centers, firewalls, load balancers, routers, switches, network appliances, and servers? Imagine being able to set up an enterprise level infrastructure for a global company from a tablet in your living room without spending any time installing rack servers, routers, load balancers, or any other network component beyond what is needed to access the network. And that's where Titanium Blockchain Infrastructure Service comes into play. So, as they mentioned, imagine being able to set up all this information or all this infrastructure for a global company just from your tablet. that's an amazing feat. And I think that is something that a lot of companies are doing these days. They're using virtualized services as opposed to deploying their own service. And in the long run, they're going to save a lot of money. So this is how many bars have been sold thus far. And then I'll show you guys, right now, they're offering a 10% bonus for the next six days, 3 hours on bar tokens. Now, they do allow you to purchase your tokens in a variety of ways using Ethereum, which is the preferred method because you receive your bar tokens immediately. You can purchase with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, or Dash. And it's very easy, and I'll show you guys here in the end how to actually participate in the token sale. And as I mentioned, right now for the next 6 days, you'll get a 10% bonus on your purchase. Now, each bar costs about $1, and you will receive your bonus on top of that. Now, you will need an ERC20 wallet. So my Ether wallet or MetaMask is one of the most popular ERC20 wallets that you could use. I prefer my Ether wallet, and I'll show you how to use that during this video. Now, Titanium is the first blockchain startup ever to acquire both the Better Business Bureau and Dun & Bradstreet accreditation. Now, if you're not familiar with Dun & Bradstreet, they are but they're a credit bureau for businesses. They gather information about business profitability and all that information, and they store that into a database. So when a business go to apply for a loan or a business credit card, Dun & Bradstreet is one of those sources that they check for their credit worthiness. Also, the Better Business Bureau, everyone knows the Better Business Bureau, they have also accredited the TBIS, or the Titanium Blockchain Service. Now, TBIS is a sister company to an established tech consultant company called EHI. Now, I haven't heard of EHI prior to doing my research for this video, but EHI stands for Excellence, Honesty, and Integrity because it is what they stand for. So, unlike 99.99% of blockchain startups and initial coin offerings, the Titanium core team is not composed of relative newcomers to technology. In stark contrast, the Titanium core team has over 200 years of combined experience. And this also is not the first technology company that Titanium CEO and founder Michael Stolaire has ever formed. So in 1999, Mr. Stolaire founded EHI, a company, a technology consulting specializing in enterprise infrastructure management, which is still thriving and growing today with Michael at the helm. So EHI currently has a lot of large clients, as you can see here in this list, and a lot of them are respected, well-known brands that you've heard of, from Apple to Boeing to eBay, IBM, PayPal, Walt Disney. So these are companies that are currently working with EHI, which is the parent, I guess, the parent company of TBIS. So, guys, you're getting into a company that is well established, well trusted out there. Now, as always, this is not financial advice, but merely informational only. So please proceed with caution when investing in cryptocurrency. So I'll leave a link in the description to this white paper. You guys can peruse the white paper, read up about Titanium. Here's a list of their executive team and their advisors. You can definitely go through and check out their bios, read up on the background of the company, and all that good stuff. So I'm excited about Titanium because of what it could do and what they're currently doing for some of the largest companies in the world. Now, I've gone ahead and I've picked up 435 bars already, and I'll be purchasing some more. within the coming days. But I'll show you guys how easy it is to utilize the Ethereum network to purchase your tokens and receive your tokens into your ERC20 wallet. Now in the description of this video, I'll be leaving a link where you guys can actually go out and participate in this ICO. So right now, as I mentioned, there is a bonus, and I like bonuses, so I always try to take advantage of any bonus offering that is being presented in an ICO. So once you log in and create your account, there will be an option here to enter the amount that you would like to purchase. So I'm going to put in 170, and that's $170, and I'm going to use Ethereum. But as I mentioned, you can use Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, or Dash. Alright, so 170, which really, if I'm using Ethereum, I don't have to enter anything here. I just send my Ethereum off to the smart contract address, and then I receive my tokens in my wallet. So I'll show you how easy it is to send your Ethereum. So here's my personalized address that I need to send my Ether to, and I'll show you how to do that here. Alright, so I'll show you how to go ahead and send your Ethereum to receive your bars. So once you've created your account and you've logged in, here at the bottom you'll see your contract address to which to send to receive your bar token. So I'm going to copy this, and there's no information down here about setting gas limits or any of that other stuff like you normally would in certain ICOs. So there's a possibility that this address might already set those parameters for you. Alright, so there's my address, and then I'll put in how much Ethereum I would like to spend. So I'm going to send about 165. And let's verify the address. And then we'll send, or we'll generate. And I need to confirm this on my Trezor since I have a hardware wallet. And then I'll send. And in a few seconds I'll check the transaction to see that it actually was successful. Here's my transaction hash. It is currently pending. Remember, right now I have about 435 bars. And we'll check back on this transaction to see that it has processed successfully. It is still pending. Alright, and right now it is confirmed. So right here I have about 183. So that's the 165 plus the 10%. If I refresh this page here, as you can see, I've gone from 437 to 618, and that's how easy it is to participate in the token sale. So guys, what are your thoughts on Titanium? Is this a project that you're looking into? Are you looking to invest in Titanium? And what are your thoughts on this type of space? So where you get virtualized services without having to invest in your own infrastructure. I think it's going to be the wave of the future, and it's a way that a lot of companies will be going forward. And with a company like Titanium, being that they're currently working with some of the most trusted companies in the world, I feel that this ICO is going to be huge. And from what I saw on the internet, it appears that there are definitely no restrictions for U.S. residents or U.S. citizens participating in this ICO. So that is definitely a welcome change over some of the other ICOs that we've heard of over the last few months, where there were definitely restrictions for U.S. residents participating in those type of ICOs. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts on Titanium or TBIS or BAR, and leave those comments in the comment section of the video. If you do use my link, I will receive a 5% bonus based on your participation in the token sale. And what I'll be doing at the end of the ICO, I will be picking 4 individuals that use my link, and I will be sending you guys 25 BAR tokens each. Alright guys, so until our next video, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Subscriber's Choice. Take care of yourself and, of course, each other.